This is my story to glory, and I'm Donna. And I would like you to pull up a chair and watch me play Sims because I'm playing Sims now. But I like to tell stories, and they're based on true stories, based on true events. So I'm going to tell you guys a story that the first time I heard God. So, why am I asleep? Sorry. So one day, I was going through something. I was with my ex-boyfriend, and he was abusive. I'm just gonna call him Billy. Uh, so me and Billy were together for about a year, on and off. For every 3 months, we break up and then get back together. So that's the thing with me. I break up, get back together, break up, get back together, not seeming to learn my lesson. But anyways, me and Billy were we would always get into it. Like, he was really cool and charming at first, but then after a while, he started becoming a little too much, kind of abusive and want to fight me all the time. I'm like, I've never been with somebody like that, And then this was in my 20s. I was like 25, and so me and Billy, we lived with a relative of his. And why am I going downstairs? And so one day, I guess it was, I was going through abuse over and over and over. So one day, I'm guessing I had enough. I just had enough of him put his hands on me. And then he was not just putting his hands on me, but he put his hands on my child. And I was like, I'm not having this. Why am I going through here? Sorry. And so my child was 2 at the time, and it was my first child. It was just me and her. There we go. And so I was tired of it. I was just like, I've been here for a year. He was hitting me and doing stuff, and I'm sick of it. I was just like not with it anymore. And so one day I just was like, okay, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna off somebody, which I literally thought I was gonna do. I was gonna literally off him. And so what I did, I took a knife and I sharpened it, and I decided to just, that was it. That was the last day for him. And so what I did was waited till he fell asleep. Waited till he fell asleep, and I laid over him, and I proceeded to, I held my knife over him. Let's just say that. And so all of a sudden, I heard the deepest, most, I want to say terrifying, but it was terrifying. It was a terrifying voice, and it said, "Don't do it." Like the deepest voice I ever heard telling me don't do it. And I'm like, what? What was that? It scared me, So I heard it say don't do it, and I cried. I turned around and I put the knife down, and I cried myself to sleep. Oh, I don't want that. And so I put the knife down, like I said, and the next day I got out. I left, and I never came back. And then a couple of weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. Ain't that how it go? But I'm very happy that I have my child. Not this one that's yipping and yapping right now, but my other child. So it happens like that, But when I heard God's voice, it was something. People like, I don't think that was God's voice. I'm like, that definitely, I don't know what it was. It was so deep. Whatever it was, it scared me. It made me put the knife down. Let's just say that. And I'm glad that I did. I'm glad I put the knife down. I'm glad I didn't do what I was going to do. And sometimes, you feel like you want to do something to hurt somebody. You don't need to do nothing to hurt nobody. Just sometimes God talks to you too, when you don't even think it's God. It'd be God, and you just be so amazed. So just listening to God's voice that's one time, like I said, God spoke to me, and I felt very happy about that. So maybe, if anybody feels God has spoken to them, maybe God speaks to them and talk to you about, I don't know, trying to figure out how to make these stairs. But anyways, I'm Donna, and this is my story to glory. And thank you for pulling up a chair. Maybe next time you hear me. And if you have any tips on Sims, I would surely like to know how to play it because I'm learning still, and I built my house, and now I got doorways. I can't get in there. Anyways, I'm yipping and yapping out. I hope y'all like my story. I am actually upstairs. Wow, okay. Um, pull up a chair next time. All right, love you. Bye.